What's our objective? Let my name echo in song! The show begins! May I present?
Into the shadows. Time to testify.
Damn you!
Off we go!
Strike a pose! Let the world collide! I'm going in!
Adventure time! Ow! Off we go!
Time to shine! Yoo-hoo!
Loaded. One Uber loads. Shoot on sight.
Everybody stand back!
Burn!
The show begins!
Time to testify.
I'm going in! Let my name echo in song!
Time for retribution!
Shower me with praise! May I present?
Time itself.
Yep. Hey, Navia, we're here! Whoa. Check out all these people.
These are the people who have had recent...
Invite them.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's our pleasure.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Something feels off, but oh well. Let's get back.
Yes.
Your essay?
Yes. Yes, Monsieur Nervilette.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
I did, but I was just
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
Domenico. Where is he now?
The fortress of Merope.
Well, I'm afraid even the looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find out if he really is the one setting up the conspiracy. It'd be best if he's exposed as soon...
All right then, let's head to the fortress right now.
It's Monsieur Nervilette?
Welcome to the Fortress of Meropide, dear esteemed...
We're back! Oh, and a greeting from...
This isn't anything new. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase. I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once
Who does this guy think he is?
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
He's got the same concerns we do.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past.
That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's...
Did I hear someone say Melazine? What happened? Siegewing! Yeah, and we're investigating. Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do?
Head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal?
Writhsley.
Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand.
Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord. Not thanks for the trouble. Consider me...
Whoa! If Paimon were the Duke, Paimon...
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him. Make yourselves at home.
Please come with me to the infirmary. And watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure... too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
We just had a new member join us last month.
Please rest here for... Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink? Paimon's not that thirsty. Thirst is a warning sign that you're I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot... Typical Sejuin. Concerned about everyone's health. Why aren't you two saying anything?
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
Familiar? Paimon? But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for...
Anything you need? Oh, this? Are you...
What's that?
We have a very long history. Going back as far as 400 years. We have never had many members throughout our history. Helping each other is our...
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
All we want is to... But people won't...
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network? If you'd like to learn more, here's our flyer. Our slogan may have evolved over the centuries. Here, this book is for you. You're welcome to...
You two look kind... It's the symbol of the Mutual Aid Network designed... From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for myself. The first president of our network was an amazing person. All of us have a lot of respect for him.
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
The people who wore the badges belong to an organization. According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of...
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol in Vautrin. Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire. The only one that remained...
Oh, so the network was inspired... Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office.
All right. Let us talk to him first and get to the bottom of...
Allow me to introduce this. Why don't you explain everything to him?
Neuvillette? What do you want?
Calm down. I merely want to ask, was it your idea to send that letter to a Melusine? Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
That idiot!
I can't believe...
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea.
Yeah.
Who is pulling your strings?
What? You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done.
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at...
I admit I acted on impulse.
I can do that.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
I only intended to do some small business at first. Someone contacted me about delivering some goods, and after making a few trips, I was set up. But I refuse to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone...
And then you decided to take revenge on the Melazines? Over that?
My initial target was Nervilet. Everyone in the forces of Meropide was to... But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto Melazines to salvage things. I recall that Kiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection, but the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Kiara and force it to...
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your...
No.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been...
Yes. And that's all I know.
Sijween, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later. So, Monsieur Neuvillette, you were...
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had...
And how long ago was this incident?
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking that. Time can change a lot of things.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society. But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines...
That's right! We saw lots of people standing up.
Monsieur Neuvillette, when people refused to place their trust in Melazines, it was because for almost 500 years, you've conducted people no longer have any reservations about... Right now, your every decision will impact all of Fontaine.
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to...
I am undeserving of such high compliments. From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties. It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply fulfilling... It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotion...
There's no need to be so modest. You're no longer that outsider you were before.
I must say that you've made a fair point. Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too? Why not stay for a cup of tea?
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works all too well. While some are here to redeem themselves, the less time I spend here, the better. My presence could very well
In that case, I'll have to insist. I still have 2 more things to say.
Please.
The first is about the guard who helped
I know of what you... The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Memornia's staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business.
Well, that makes things a lot easier. Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild. Those from up there have a tendency to sympathize. I'll have a chat with the guard and remind...
I see no issues with...
Great! That's one thing out of the way.
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity. Now, I've heard that you...
Yep. Neuvillette thought their badges...
I noticed the small gang as well. I've looked into their founder, Vautrin. According to existing documentation, Vautrin... In other words, how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
What? During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment, and I believe he...
Perhaps he had been...
An act?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior. Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those who had been sitting on the fence. That's all from me. Does anyone else?
I don't have anything to say. Apart from... Well then, let us head back. No need to see us off.
Please, take care.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? I would like to hear your thoughts, too. What do you think of me?
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said. As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler? Hey, any comments?
What I really think is, every trial you've ever judged has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption. As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, these changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but emerged as a result of time. I will try to contemplate this further.
Oh, huh? It's raining! Oh no, Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Meropide. It's a good place for me.
He owes me so many answers.
Nervillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past. Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear few days.
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Is the matter resolved?
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melusines should be safe now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
By the way, where's Kiara?
At the Palais Mermonia. More than 50 people offered to protect her. I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy.
What a relief.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled. To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Nouvelette, would you be interested in an...
That's not how you celebrate!
I will consider it.
Really?
Of course. My schedule is full. Come up with questions during the interview.
Yes! Thank you!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation. I hope it will assuage the concerns of all. Kiara?
Monsieur Nouvelette?
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening...
Thank you, monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
Do you remember Domenico?
Let me think. By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now. Where's she gone, by the way? I haven't... In my dream, she looked really happy. I can't remember what her dreams were anymore. And I don't...
I can sense your joy.
Oh, I almost forgot. I promised to model for Alof.
Of course.
See you next time, monsieur. Traveler...
See you next time.
You